Hey, welcome back to another episode of Wednesday Wisdom. I'm your host, Sue Saller, and I'm truly grateful that you've chosen to spend your time with me. Today, we're going to be diving into something that might hit home for you. I'm going to talk about being seen versus being unseen. So let's ponder the concepts of being seen and being unseen. First, what does being seen mean to you in your life? Does it mean receiving public praise from others, racking up likes on social media, or even earning monetary compensation for something you did at work? Now, let's think about and contemplate being unseen. Undoubtedly, some of you listening may not have experienced the validation you deserve or thought you'd get on social media, or maybe you were looking for a fair compensation for efforts at work, or maybe you just missed out on the verbal recognition that you were seeking. In your world, do you feel like you're unseen? When you're in this place, it can be synonymous with loneliness, anonymity, desperation, or even feeling invisible. If this describes you, please know that I've walked that path too. It's an all too painful reality for me, but I realize that I don't have to remain unseen. Before we look at the solutions, first, I want to mention that there could be another component to you feeling unseen, and that is that you don't feel heard. For a significant part of my life, I yearned to be seen, but I also didn't feel heard. In my case, it led me to amplify my voice and just become more demanding or persistent or louder. The irony of this behavior is that the more I sought recognition, the more I was ignored. So, what can you do if you're currently feeling unseen or unheard? Well, take a moment to reflect on those situations where you experience these emotions. Then consider the following questions. What things have you done in the past to be seen and heard? Is being louder, or was it just doing something for attention? Another question is, are the praises of others truly meaningful, or should you not care what others think? And the last is, do your beliefs align with what genuinely matters to you and who you are? So for me, the way I answered those questions is that my personal journey led me to understand that getting louder wasn't the solution. Instead, I replaced my speech with gentleness. I shifted my focus from seeking external validation to believing in myself. I delved deep into my beliefs to ensure that they aligned with my true values and identity. So today, if you're feeling unseen or unheard, remember this: I see you. I hear you, and I believe in you, even if no one else does. I want you to internalize the belief that there is at least one person on this planet who truly acknowledges you. That's me. Borrow my belief if you don't have it in yourself and make it your own. Thank you for listening. I'm thrilled that you're here. Remember, life doesn't get better by chance, it gets better by choice. Have a fantastic day, friends. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Small Steps, Big Wins podcast. I value your time with me, and I seek to make every moment count. In order to make lasting change in your life, listening is usually not enough. So I want to ask you, what practical steps are you going to put into action today as a result of listening to this podcast? Remember, any step, any action, no matter how small, starts your journey to a big win. And if you're not sure where to get started, reach out to me and let's have a conversation. Until next time, love yourself, then love others. Peace.